Hey guys, Kyle here with Kickstart Automation. So you told us that you get lots of leads, but they just don't buy from you. So that is always a problem. So how do we solve that problem? So on the screen here is an actual assessment from another company called Trio Safety, and I always I always learn from examples, and I'm a visual learner. So in lifecycle marketing here, the thing is we got to find out where our prospects are hanging out, capture their information, and get them into our sales pipeline. So what you've told us is that you don't have a problem getting leads, but the leads that you get, they just don't buy from you. So how do we solve that? So what you can see here on the bottom of the second page, and we've given you access to download this planner. You should probably download it and print it off. So the problem is that we get leads in the green area here. They come into our sales process, but they're just don't buy from you. So the solution is having some sort of follow up happening. So if if for example you went to go get a car, uh, you were shopping for a car and you go to a dealership and you look at the car and the salesperson answers all your questions, but you're just not ready right now. And there's reasons probably why you're not ready right now. Probably you're saving up funds, or maybe you're saving money, or you're waiting to get that next that next job promotion that will bring more money in. So there's things on your end that you're waiting before you buy that car. But for the salesperson, they want you to buy right away. And so if you understand that relationship, you need to know that do you have something in the background that will keep in touch with people, like an engagement, so that when they are ready, that you're at the top of the list. So here, back to our example here with Trio Safety, they have a great plan here on how to bring in people, like they're targeting using, they got great SEO. People are typing in CPR classes in their city. They got a great lead magnet to get leads, and they have a sales process. uh, but the thing is once they have those 3 or 4 calls kind of thing, if they're not ready right now, they're just kind of sitting kind of in their inbox, or they're sitting inside their CRM, but they're not following up with them. And so they're missing what's called a long-term nurture. A long-term nurture is something like we're getting all topsy and turvy here. Let's zoom in here. Hints are offering incentives, limited time offers, discounts, uh, intentional drive to quick action. So there's a lot of, so the solution here, I guess the solution is, if they're not ready right now, we need to have a system in the background that's keeping in touch with them between, up to 6 months, or up to up to 2 years. And what we're looking to do is provide some education, stay in touch, um, and have that ability for them to bubble back up. So a lot of businesses, they'll get a lead and they'll make that first call, or they'll email 1 or 2 or 3 times, but then after 3 times, then they just go into the black abyss and nothing else happens. And because they are so busy working with new leads that just came in. So that is the problem that you've told us, is that you get leads but they don't buy from you. So the solution is to have a system in the back end that will allow you to send some emails over the next 6 months to 2 years, and then have some tasks set up in that time to give them a call. If you do want to just do follow-ups every 6 months and just have a call, you need to have something set up so that when they are ready, they then can make the purchase, and then you can move on to they can move into that other part of your business where you can say thank you, and do your cross sells and upsells and get referrals and all that jazz. But right now, the problem, the $1 million problem in the business, is we get leads, but they don't buy from us. So we have to, again, when they come in, have some sort of re-engagement. And so these are hints here. So type in this area here what you'd like to do over the next 1 to 2 years. What kind of education. So write in here in the to-dos here, like what you would like to have dripped out over time, so you can stay in touch, because people do want to stay in touch with you, but they're not ready yet to buy. So that car example is a great way to do it. So again, download this planner and start writing this out, and then you have a good idea on how to solve this problem, on how to try and start converting a lot of these leads that are not ready right now, but will be ready in the next 6 months to a year to 2 years. So do you have a system set up for that right now? That's the question. But this is a great starting point on how to start really capitalizing on those leads that are not being followed up with 6 months, 1 year after you first got them. Okay, hopefully that helps. Talk to you. Bye-bye.